The following brought to you in part by Hemp CBD Connex. Creative cannabis marketing, media, and design, Kind Time, and Yummy RealCannaHoney.com.
We've been doing this for a long time, 5 years. This is our 5th year, starting from getting into Oregon and starting Women Grow 5 years ago, all the way through legalization of cannabis and onto hemp. And I got the opportunity to build this amazing cannabis company, and then I decided to sort of go back to my roots and solve the biggest problem for cannabis entrepreneurs, which is access to capital. So I had a lot of people in the industry asking me, how do you raise money? How do you do that? How do you do that? I have a background in venture capital. I've raised lots and lots of money for companies. I know how to do that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. You just kind of do it. And I was like, oh, that's a problem. There's no resource. There was no curriculum, no methodology, nothing. So 2 years ago, I decided that was the problem I was going to solve. And I developed the very first really comprehensive, technically smart, emotionally intelligent, really great course for fundraising for founders who have not traditionally had access to capital, which of course includes cannabis founders coming out of prohibition. So that is what I did, and in the last 2 years, founders working through this program have raised over $51 million. And 37% of those companies were cannabis companies, and 33% were POC companies, and 67% of them were female-led companies. So I'm super, super proud of that, and I'm so psyched to have the opportunity to be here and talk about it. I've been on this really interesting learning journey with cannabis. When I came here to Oregon 5 years ago, I didn't know anything about it and I didn't use it. And I've sort of navigated my way through all of the super high THCs that give me panic attacks and learning about the CBD. And what I've realized now is that there's this perfect balance in this plant. If you just let it do its thing and ignore it the way we did with hemp for all the time, you end up with this beautiful, perfect balance. And so I'm just really enjoying the sort of authentic entourage and beautiful blended like whole plant experience that we're starting to get with some of these hemp strains that are coming out. I wish they'd give us a little bit more leeway on the THC, but it's all good.